I'm Olivia, and this short video is presented to you by DreamOneLove.com. Topic name: Online Dating Tips for the Over 50 Crowd. If you're looking to date in your 50s, internet dating puts all options on the table, and a growing number of sites cater to the more mature singles crowd. 1. Take time to write a decent profile. If you're looking for someone of similar interests and lifestyle, the more specific you can be upfront, the better. For instance, does love sports mean that you're up for cross-country skiing and whitewater rafting, or is it a declaration that every weekend is devoted to channel surfing the pro and college games? Do you enjoy gardening or rebuilding classic cars? Do your politics dictate your worldview? What was the last good book that you read or film that you saw? Potential dates skimming your profile are more likely to respond to specifics. Believe me, it's a much better strategy than scheduling a coffee date and finding out that you have little or nothing in common. If you're not confident in your writing skills, reach out to a friend or family member for help. Just don't turn your profile into Shakespearean-level prose that no way reflects who you actually are. 2. Your photo is worth 1,000 words. Here's a surprise. Some women look at the pictures. Men are often accused of focusing exclusively on the physical, but there are plenty of women who also do the same. Since pictures are so important to your online profile, here are a few pro tips. Skip the bathroom selfies. Trust me, nobody wants to see your personal care items or shower curtain. Move to another room or go outside and have someone else take your picture. A professional photo is a good idea too, and if you do it right, you can wind up with one shot for your dating profile and one for your LinkedIn page. Don't hide behind people or fashion accessories. If we can't pick you out of your bowling team lineup, or every picture that you're featured in has floppy hats or big sunglasses, then you're unlikely to draw much attention. The same thing goes for blurry pictures or too many photos of your pets, possessions, or grandkids. No offense to those little darlings. Gentlemen, keep your shirts on. Many women that we spoke with were alternatively amused and disgusted by bare-chested guys flashing their pecs in, you guessed it, bathroom selfies. Leave that approach to the 20-somethings. Ladies, a similar message applies. If you don't want lewd photos, then make sure that you put photos out there that represent who you are and the kind of guy that you want to message you. Your profile needs at least one picture to get you in the game. You may be brilliant, handsome, wealthy, and a great humanitarian, but you're a non-starter without the visuals. 3. Think before you post or respond. Are you looking for an occasional dinner companion, a friends with benefits arrangement, or a marriage candidate? They're all out there. The more clarity and candor you can muster within the boundaries of good taste, the better. A few dating sites allow men and women to fire off a canned "hey there" message to interesting prospects. Better to write your own greeting and show you actually looked at the person's profile. I see that you love 100 Years of Solitude. That's one of my favorite books as well. Carries more weight and is more likely to get a response than a generic response. 4. Behave yourself. Internet anonymity brings out the worst in some people, and there's a certain amount of that in evidence on dating sites. Fast Freddy 55 may think his bad boy behavior is secretly a turn-on for a woman, but he's deceiving himself. The majority of women that we spoke with said they refuse to acknowledge crude commands. Fortunately, most dating sites today are pretty well regulated, and the option usually exists to report inappropriate postings. And guys, before sending a message with even a hint of sexual innuendo, think about what your mother would say. Then, remember that many of these women are mothers, and even grandmothers for that matter. 5. Honesty is the best policy. A common gripe shared by many women that we met with is that the fellow who arrived at the meetup didn't really resemble the guy from the profile. This advice applies to both sexes. Don't post pictures of yourself from 10 years ago and/or 40 pounds ago. Don't rave about your intense exercise regimen when you're really a couch potato. Don't claim to be a gourmet chef when you can barely boil water. Don't portray yourself as someone that you're not, because sooner or later, your date will get a peek behind the curtain. 6. Start with coffee. Take it from someone whose new friend ran up the bar tab while keeping her purse hidden all night. Start with coffee. Spend some time before you start spending money. The sad fact is that some people are just looking for an excuse to go out with anyone, especially a naive chump who will pick up the bill. Dollars aside, the first meetup should be brief. You're just testing the waters. If the good vibes are mutual, then you'll be scheduling another get-together soon anyway. And if the date's a bust, little is lost. 7. Sometimes he or she is just not that into you. Many among us have a hardwired set of beliefs regarding how we appear to the outside world and what our ideal mate should look like, and we are disinclined to stray from our preconceived notions. Case in point, after connecting online and hitting it off over an extended phone conversation, we heard from somebody who met a woman for a happy hour drink. She was an attractive redhead with a sparkling personality and a great smile. Things were unfolding beautifully from similar interests to shared acquaintances. As their time was coming to an end, he suggested a second date. Her response really caught the guy off guard. She said, "You're a really nice guy, but as a larger woman, I need a larger man." While larger is always open to interpretation, from his perspective, she in no way fit the general definition of the term. But that didn't matter. She self-identified as such and envisioned her with a man of different proportions. Case closed. Some cyber dates really go nowhere, but sometimes women become trusted friends and confidants. For older singles in particular, these sites can be a great way to meet new people outside of your immediate social and business circles. Just let candor and common sense be your guide, and skip the bathroom selfies. Seriously. Thank you for watching.